The Spider Man Brand New Day trailer has recently dropped after what felt like a really long wait and with surprisingly little leaks. And you know what? I'm actually kind of excited for this movie. I had little to no expectations before, but now I honestly think this might actually have potential. Man, are movies getting better? Are they actually? Or am I just in delusion? I don't know. But either way, I wanted to give my thoughts on the trailer. I genuinely love the way Peter Parker swings and the action we see of him as Spider Man in this trailer. This probably looks like the most authentic that the MCU Spider Man has been. In his recent appearances, it felt so bland and generic, but the way he swings and engages is so much better. Maybe the new director, Destin Daniel Cretton, who directed Shang-Chi, which I didn't really love too much, matches with Spider-Man a lot. It also seems to harken on something similar to Spider-Man 2, where Peter is having like an internal struggle with his powers. However, it also looks like it's going to be a rather different issue, because while in the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man 2, he struggled by losing his powers, it seems here in MCU Spider-Man 4, he's having some sort of body evolution with his DNA that's causing a lot of issues. The trailer does leave it vague, which I appreciate, but it gives off the impression that he's going to become much stronger in the movie, which, hey, that definitely fits since right after this, he's probably going to need more power to fight Doctor Doom. Because seriously, right after this is Avengers Doomsday, which at this moment I'm personally not super ecstatic about because of the way it's been led up to and built up to, or rather how it hasn't been. But I don't want to delve into that for now because, of course, this is about Spider Man. I also really look forward to seeing the Punisher and how he engages with Peter. You know, based on the snippets we got, this could honestly be super comedic and action packed, seeing their dynamic. I just hope they don't make Punisher more bubblegum because he's in a Spider Man MCU movie. The villains also look super promising. Scorpion is finally making an appearance after being teased 9 years ago in Homecoming. Why did it take so long? Your guess on that is as good as mine, but Nacho Varga is finally going to be on the big screen, so I'm looking forward to it, and his suit does look pretty badass. Tombstone also looks like he'll be making an appearance, and Spider Man will also have a huge, honestly, first time task for, I think, any Spider Man movie, which will feature him fighting against several armed people at once. If there's any cons, there's currently two, which is that the MCU still refuses to move on from this dual color palette that makes the world look gray and, well, dull and, like it's gonna rain in an hour, like in Cloudy. If recent superhero movies have shown anything, it's that it's very clearly possible to still make an effective movie without this palette. I also have reservations on how Bruce Banner slash Hulk is gonna pan out, although him and Peter having the common struggle of their DNA being in a bit of a civil war, no reference intended, against itself could work and could actually make for a good part of the story if done right and if the pacing is done well. Overall, I'm really excited for this movie and I can't wait to see it. You know, the fact that after over 2 decades we're finally getting a Spider-Man series reach a fourth installment, that's amazing. Cuz there was supposed to be a Spider-Man 4 in 2011, that didn't happen. And of course, Amazing Spider-Man 3 and 4 were initially planned, but then of course they were canceled and that's why we got Homecoming. So the fact that Spider-Man has never gotten a fourth movie until now, that's exciting that we're finally getting a fourth one, and I hope it counts. And yeah, I'm more optimistic than I was beforehand. So yeah, those are basically my thoughts on this. Let me know your thoughts on the movie if you're excited. Take care.